Fire Emblem Three Houses, Pokemon Crystal and Ruby, Hades, and Persona 5 Royale are my top 5 favorite video games ever. You know, as of making this video. I guess it's pretty safe to say I love RPGs. It's also safe to assume that I have no life. I've always been a fan of it, the engaging stories, the ability to build a team and your own character, and discover a fleshed out world. I also find the freedom to make the adventure your own really fun and makes these games very replayable. So here's the thing, I love making stories, and the idea of making a video game has always intrigued me. However, in my 25 years of existence, I've never been able to wrap my mind around game design and coding. It's still something I want to learn, but it's a very slow process, I will say that. So instead, why don't we talk about what kind of game I would make, and the story that I would have, and the mechanics that I would have with the story. I've seen a lot of people talking about what they would do if they could make their own Pokemon game, so hey, I mean, why not try to make a video series about what I do to make an actual game? Will it ever be created? Who knows? It would be really cool to make an indie game, but this series is mostly to show my ideas for my dream RPG. If any game, Supergiant, if you guys are listening, bro, just hit me up, bro. Okay, let's see what I can find to be the best parts about my favorite video games and see what we can gain some inspiration from. Persona 5 Royale was developed by P Studio, published by Atlas, and directed and produced by Katsura Hashino. I am very sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. You're a legend. I apologize. This game is so stylish that it hurts. I love the style. Good grief, give it an Oscar. That's not how Oscars work. Whatever. I also love the calendar progression, where you as the player can do a lot to progress the relationships you make and the stats you have, but you only have a set amount of time to do so. It makes events way more impactful and your time much more valuable. So in my dream RPG, I think it'd be important to make a very unique style along with it, and the inclusion of a calendar system would enhance the experience even more. Hades is an indie game developed and published by Supergiant Games, notice me senpai, and directed by Greg Kasavin. I'm sorry, senpai. I've always been a major fan of Greek mythology, so this game immediately caught my eye. The team who made this game did an absolutely incredible job incorporating Greek mythology into their own unique story. Not to mention, the game had collectibles that were easy to manage, that could purchase fun hub world cosmetics and vital character buffs as well. I think it'd be really cool to do a story that has to deal with Greek mythology. Also, I do like the idea of having simple yet valuable collectives. The Pokemon video game franchise was developed by Game Freak, published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, and was created by Satoshi Tajiri. This is my favorite video game franchise of all time, which definitely explains why I'm depressed all the time. I can acknowledge that the game has a lot of flaws. However, what I've always appreciated about the games is its simplicity and game mechanics. Though there's a lot of types, abilities, and stats, they are relatively easy to get a hold on. Not to mention, there are really nice, bright, fun, colorful characters I can't help but love. Except for Hop. I'm sorry, Hop. My dream RPG would have easy to learn, hard to master mechanics like Pokemon, and bright, colorful characters that could relate to a variety of different players. It also won't have Hop. I promise. Finally, we have Fire Emblem Three Houses, which was developed by Intelligent Systems and Koei Tecmo. Once again, I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing things incorrectly. It was published by Nintendo and directed by Toshiyuki Kihara and Ginki Yokota. I need to learn Japanese. Fire Emblem Three Houses is my favorite video game of all time. I could go on and on about why I love this game, but we'd be here for a very, very long time. The characters, the lore, the story, the emotional stakes, the separate storylines. Oh boy, I could go on. Maybe I'll make a video solely dedicated to my love of this game in the future. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see that. One thing that makes this game different from the other RPGs I've talked about in this video is that this game has tactical RPG elements. So if I was to explain what a tactical RPG is in very layman terms, it's an RPG with grid battles, pretty reminiscent of a chess game. You control each of your units around the map, and you can give them commands like fight, wait, use item, heal, etc. These are actually my favorite kinds of RPGs as well. I really like the strategy behind them. I think it'd be really cool to have a game with tactical battles and also have great interactions with memorable characters. In summary, my dream RPG would have tactical battles, a social calendar time system, various lovable and deep characters, in this case based on Greek mythology, with a unique style and easy to learn, hard to master mechanics. I think it'd also be good to have a personal stat system that would aid in achieving certain tasks and getting closer to certain characters. So what now? Well, as I'm making this video, I'll be working on all of this. I want to make a series about making this dream game of mine, so what would you like to hear about next? Would you like to hear about the mechanics, some ideas I have for the characters? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.